Guys, we are going to do a PUBG battery drain test. We're going to bring these back, and I had a lot of requests to, do one for the S21. So if you guys do want to see more of these, be sure to let me know. Leave a comment, thumbs up, or whatever. And yeah, we're on max brightness with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on. And I might play some Call of Duty if I get bored with PUBG here. But just a quick rundown of the S21. This is the Snapdragon 888 model here. So I'm pretty curious to see if I'm actually going to have a crash. I know this thing is going to start heating up probably maybe 30 minutes to an hour. It'll probably start to feel really hot to the touch. That is the one kind of drawback of the S21. And we're going to be playing at 90 frames, guys. 90 frames. And let's go ahead and get started here. So what's cool about the S21, and if you guys want to check out the individual videos that I have on this phone, I have a lot of comparisons, as you guys know. And check those out if you are curious about an S21. And they're dirt cheap, guys. I'm talking about less than, $200, less than $150 these days. And yeah, what's really cool about this phone in particular is that it actually is scheduled to get One UI 7. So that'll be really fun. I'm really excited for these updates coming to these older models to see kind of how they do, if they will help with battery life, or just whatever, what new features they bring. I'm really curious to see if they actually bring any more of the AI features. We got the circle to search, but I'm just curious if they'll bring it to the S21, like maybe some of the Galaxy AI features. And probably not, but So let's go ahead and see what we get here. As far as the S21 on should you buy one, it's up for debate depending on what you're looking for. The screen's nice. The overall size of it is nice. It's very easy to hold. The battery life, just in general, is just okay on this device. I'm expecting to get maybe 4 hours. I think if this phone does 4 hours of straight gaming at 90 frames, I think that's decent. I think that's pretty good. But we'll see. My main concern is this thing going to start crashing when you're playing games for a long period of time. So we'll just have to see here. But I'm going to go ahead, get a couple matches in, keep you guys updated, and we'll come back. Guys, we are 30 minutes in, and we already wrapped up one match. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, we are on max brightness, but we are currently at 85%. So we took a 15% battery life hit with 30 minutes, which is overall pretty decent. I was more concerned with the overall heat and stuff like that. So the phone is just pretty warm. It has warmed up, but no crashes, and it's not, let me turn this down, and it's not to the point where it's uncomfortable to hold. So far it's pretty decent, the gaming experience. I really wasn't experiencing any type of lag or anything like that. It was pretty consistently smooth at this 90 frames. So like I said, once we get to like an hour, 30 minutes, stuff like that, then we'll see if we start to get any crashes. But so far so good. It's actually not lagging or anything like that. But again, it's only 30 minutes. Guys, we're at 1 hour and 37 minutes, and we're at 57%. So we're getting close to half battery life. So I'm thinking that this might actually, it could hit the 4 hour mark. We just have to see. But we did take a big hit with battery with PUBG just running at 90 frames. I might switch to Call of Duty after this. But my biggest surprise with this phone is that this phone it hasn't gotten hot to where it's uncomfortable. And also, I have not had any performance problems so far. Like not one performance problems with any major lag. I have not had an app where this crashed yet. And it looks like it's just pretty stable. So this could be, with the software updates, it having One UI 6.1, probably helping out with performance and stuff like that. But overall, I'm really surprised it's actually managing pretty well here. So we'll just keep, going. I might switch to Call of Duty another hour. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, not uncomfortable. Pretty decent experience. But as you guys can see, The battery life is not going to be crazy if you're a hardcore gamer, somebody who's playing for hours. So, you know, if you don't have like a battery charger or something like that, because if you're like waiting on a flight, you're at the airport, or you know, you're on a plane, whatever, and you're just kind of like playing from like an hour, 38 minutes, you gotta be like on 100%, 90%. Otherwise, your phone will just die. So, yeah, but if you're at home and, you know, this is pretty decent, you know, being able to get a couple matches in. But let's see how it does in a few more hours. Guys, we're approaching the 2 hours and 30-minute mark here, and we're at 35% battery life. So it looks like this could possibly do around maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes at this point. So it might be a little bit lower than I'm expecting, but we'll see. This could, but it might die around this 3 hour mark, honestly, if it's at 35. So yeah, the most interesting thing here is that there's absolutely no performance problems or crashes that I've had. So I think that is pretty impressive. But let's go ahead and just keep playing, and we'll come back once we get, you know, pretty low. It looks like we're at 15%, just hit the 15% at 3 hours and 14 minutes. And yeah, so it looks like this might go to 3 hours and 30 minutes. It was a little bit less than what I was expecting. I don't know why I thought it would go to 4 hours, but I mean, this is it's a used, I got it used, so maybe with a new battery this should go around that 4 hours. But I'm probably more surprised that this processor not, you know, heating up to the point where it's uncomfortable, or the app crashing. So we're just gonna keep playing and see what we can get here. Guys, we are at the 1% mark, and we made it almost close to 4 hours. We're at 3 hours and 42 minutes. So again, it was about what I expected, a little bit less though. But again, this one has been used, so I could probably do 4 hours. But again, you know, I tell people this is not necessarily a phone that you want to like do a bunch of gaming on, because you know, if you're not around a charger, you're definitely it's gonna take a lot of battery. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So I'm just gonna play it out till it actually dies here. But my temperature has been really good, guys. See, open game booster. I've had good temperature, and there it is. Alright, so 3 hours and 43 minutes, S21. Be sure to let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.